Sami Serchi is too young to understand what happened to his father. Hossam Serchi was beheaded by the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. He was a Kurdish Peshmerga fighter who was captured in June. His wife can't speak. She's in shock. And so are her children. But they are also proud of their father because he died defending their land.
They kidnapped my father. They killed him in a brutal way. We ask our leaders to help us bring back his body.
Hossam belonged to the Serchi tribe. His village is just a few kilometers from the village of the man who beheaded him on video. The killer was identified as a Kurd from the Zabari tribe. Iraq's Kurds are at war with ISIL, but the armed group has Kurds in its ranks. There are no official numbers, but ISIL says it has a Kurdish unit.
I'm very sad and angry, but what made me more angry is that a Kurd killed him.
It wasn't the first time a Kurd was used by ISIL. The suicide bomber who targeted the governor's office in November was also an Iraqi Kurd. The governor of Erbil, the regional capital of the Kurdish region in the north, says this is part of ISIL's strategy. He believes ISIL wants to turn Kurds against each other in the relatively peaceful Kurdish region.
They are playing on that, how to find problem enter the community also, to distribute it, to fighting against the community, to stay against the Kurd. So they will try using different kind of the things to effect on the Kurd.
Kurds appear in ISIL propaganda videos encouraging others to join and criticizing what they call the secular Kurdish society. Most Kurds are Sunni Muslims, like ISIL, but they have their own language and culture. ISIL uses beheadings as a scare tactic. Hossam Serchi was not the first Peshmerga soldier to be beheaded, and he may not be the last. Kurdish officials say ISIL has captured more than 50 Peshmerga soldiers since the conflict began in June. Many Kurds of fighting age volunteered to join the Peshmerga when their region came under threat. And the men here say they won't allow ISIL to divide their community, and they won't let the beheadings and threats scare them away from the battle. Zana Khudr, Al Jazeera, Northern Iraq.